China as in all those people are through. No, you have a certain number of Israelites within that area, all over the world, within that specific country, okay, and amongst that specific nation of people, All right, so it reads, Job 12 and let me read 6 again. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke Yahweh are secure, into whose hand Yahweh bringeth abundantly. Woo! But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. Yeah, man. So you let all these other nations declare what is true and what is false, right? And in reality, we're considered thought criminals, right? Because what we're imagining, what we're thinking about is the kingdom, in which you heathens are in slavery. That would be considered a thought crime in this dystopian time that we live in, man. We live in the times of 1984. We live in the times of a brave new world, right? Fahrenheit 451, all that, man. Okay? Rash, if you've ever read that, and all those are books that turned into movies. Okay? But you know for a fact that we are in the time in which you damn devils, you can't make nothing up no more. You running out of things to make up, man. All right? Yeah. And have you not been telling us? You told us all these wise tales, all these stories. All right? Which is all BS. You have day in and day out pushed a poisonous agenda upon the people of Israel, man. Specifically, the hopeful elect. Because these 2/3 of Israel, they're conquered. They're through. You want the hopeful elect. You want to sway the minds of the hopeful elect. You can give a damn about your Jesse Jacksons and Reverend Al Sharptons and all these other things, man. All right? You want the minds of the 144,000 and the 1/3, which is not going to happen. That's why we have to show forth our willingness to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? That's what the 144,000 and the 1/3 would do. All right? It's constantly proclaim the majesty of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And follow his word to the best of our ability. Follow the high holy days. Right? Follow the Sabbath, which is according to the new moon. Okay? It says, Job 12 and 9. Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Lord hath wrought this? Yeah, man. So out of all those people, who knows that the Heavenly Father is the one that causes good and evil? Right? Ultimately, only the hopeful elect understand that, man. 2/3 of Israel don't understand that concept. Why would the Lord give a child cancer? Not knowing that they might have done something in their past life, man. Or this life. You don't know. Okay? Even children at 6 years old are doing some wicked shit out here, man. It's wickedness all over the place. Now, you see a baby at 2 months old, with cancer. They did something in their past life. And now this going around, now they get in the business, man. Certain things that we experience and that we deal with is repercussions from things that we've done in this life and things that we've done in our past life, man. So we have to deeply consider that, that this is a punishment, and that this is payment for things that we've done, man. And that ultimately we deserve death. Anything short of death is a pass, Ooh. That breeze feels great. It's been hot basically this whole time, man. You brothers in Florida, you know what time it is. All right, and I'm in the quote unquote Panhandle, man. It gets hot as shit down here. Okay? I am out in not West Pensacola. I am out in West Florida. Okay? About an hour or so away from Pensacola. So it says, Job chapter 12 and verse 10. In whose hand is the soul of every living thing and the breath of all mankind. So, whether you are a heathen, the 144,000 1/3 or the 2/3, how about Shemiah Shai has put a spirit in you, man? See, a nationality really is a spirit. That's a spirit, right? Some of you are born with the physical appearance of an Israelite, yet the spirit that's in you is a heathen spirit. You got certain people that are born with the physical features of a heathen, and their spirit is an Israelite. So this is all according to the spirit, man. You know? All right, and it reads, verse 11, does not the ear try words and the mouth taste his meat? With the ancient is wisdom, and in length of days understanding. Yeah, man, so you have to taste this word, man. Process this. See, that's what makes a heathen so horrible. They won't even consider, man. Okay? We not looking that way. Because we don't know that could be a heathen honking, talking shit, you know, or it could be a Jake talking shit, or it could be a sincere Jake. But I'm leaning more on a heathen or a 2/3 Jake, just honking just a honk, man. And once again, with the ancient is wisdom, and in length of days understanding. Right? So as time has gone on, the hopeful elect has risen up more, has gotten stronger. While you other nations, you started off strong, and now you are weak. Now you're weak. You're ripe for the picking. How you are right now? A lot of you heathens, how you are right now, all across the world. Hey, man. You gonna come in that first batch of slaves, that's how you gonna be in the kingdom. Yeah, you know, fucking arm broken, you know, ankle jacked up from falling in a hole, from running away from the chariots, you know? You're gonna be jacked up, okay? And when you birth your children, right, they're going to come out, man, and they're gonna be serving. Just like how we came out serving. Jake got grandparents, great-grandparents that served E. Then they're born, and what do? Now they serve E, man. So what you gonna do? You gonna be born and you gonna serve Israel. You gonna serve, and you gonna in Salakia. I'm not gonna say fucking Israel. You're going to serve Israel. All right? Because it just gets you a little upset. Thinking about how the heathen don't want to serve you. We the next slave masters up in here, right? Not speaking about America, but speaking about here on the earth, specifically in the land of Israel, all right, and all over the earth, man. You gonna have to come to us. You want something? You coming to us, man. You gonna come to us for the want of all things, man. It ain't gonna be vice versa, you know. You gonna come to us. Hey, if you want a pair of shoes to work out in the field in, you will be issued that from us. All right, give him a pair of shoes. You know, he's earned that, man. We're gonna be making jokes too. That's gonna be a constant joke. You've earned some lighter chains, man. You may have 50-pound chains. We're gonna give you 45-pound chains. All right, you work a little bit more, we might give you some 40-pound chains. and then you keep bullshitting, you keep messing up, we're gonna bring it up to 100-pound chains. A lot of you devils, you're not even gonna be able to walk. Your chains are gonna be so heavy. That's just gonna be your whole purpose. You just there to be a spectacle. Look at what we can do to them, man. Is that not what you do to us? Do you not have our people strung out on drugs on these same street corners, man? And that's what you say from your skyscrapers, from your helicopters, from your private jets. Look at the condition of these people. And that was us. We put them in the condition. Not knowing that the whole time Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the one who has caused this evil to come upon our people, man. You try to take credit for the terror that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has put upon Israel, man. That just goes to show that you're the damn devil. Here it is, you can't put 2 and 2 together, yet you think you running the earth. Alright? And although the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, you don't operate it. Right? That's like a car. You just in the passenger seat. Alright? The Lord is the one operating this vehicle, man. You just in the passenger seat and the car has been gifted to you. Okay? You're not driving nowhere. And even if you think you're driving somewhere, you're not. Alright? Like when, your little brother wanted to play the video game, so what do? You act like his controller is plugged in. The whole time that's just you playing, man. That's E. E thinks that he's playing Israel. And really you playing yourself, man. Alright, so it says, Job 12 and 14. Behold, he breaketh down, and it cannot be built again. He shutteth up a man, and there can be no opening. Woo! So what is he going to break down? He's going to break down the society of E. He's going to break this place down, America. Like the brothers out there, the elder brothers out there in London, man. America. Gonna break this place down. Yeah? Hey, demolition team. That's how it's gonna be out here, man. It's gonna be like the ultimate demolition. Alright, we're gonna call either demolition man. Is this the power of the earth? Right? Is this the man that maketh the earth to tremble? Roughly paraphrasing, you damn devils. Can't fight your way out of a wet paper bag. Look at Warren Buffett. You think Warren Buffett is fit to rule? Warren Buffett is not fit to rule, man. He's fit to be a damn slave, though. Which he's gonna be. Alright, not only you elite, but you everyday, average, Joe six-pack cracks. Okay? We can't wait to put you damn devils in slavery. And it's coming, you damn devils. It's coming. Best believe that. Best believe that. You're gonna get this work, E. Come, like we say down here, come hell or high water. You getting this damn work, E. You think you gonna get away with this? 400 plus years of slavery, and that's just here in America. That's not to mention all the different captivities that you had us up under, man. So you literally have thousands of years of reparations to pay forward through blood. All right, through blood, man, and through sweat, and through tears, and to say, man, and in the kingdom, to see and to hear the cries and the wails of my enemies, man, is going to bring us such joy, man. It's going to see y'all in subjection. It's going to bring us joy. All right, you 2/3 Israel, you ain't going to be asking, when are we going to let them out of captivity? No, you're going to be like, keep their ass in there. We like this. Yeah, even you other nations, you're going to like the fact that E is in captivity. Because that in and of itself is a bonus for you. That's a plus for you. Which Barak the Yahweh Shem Yahushai for cutting the lights on. This is why this is one of the good spots for me right now. You know? And Baruch Atah Yahweh Shem Yahushua for healing me up every day. Alright? I still feel like shit. Body is still all jacked up. We gonna be okay through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. I think about that sometimes. Things that happen to us, it would kill the average man. Yet it has made us stronger, man. And with an iron fist, we're gonna rule over you damn devils, man, in the kingdom of heaven. We're just being built up for that role that we're eventually to play. Lord's will, we're of that number, man. You sincere brothers out there. Okay? You sincere elders out there, man. Alright? And the humbleness of the elder apostles to say that they pray that they get on them chariots, man. If it's anybody that deserve to get on them chariots, it's them elder apostles. It's them elders out there, man. And you got young elders too. You got brothers who are, 29, 30, 31 years old that came into this truth at 17. You know? And that's a beautiful thing to behold. To see young men come up in this truth, man. You know? I came into this truth in my 20s. You know? My early 20s. And I'm in my 20s now still. You know what I mean? But that is a blessing to be able to come up in truth and sincerity. Right? According to the right doctrine. We could have been a part of IUIC. GOCC, we could have been a part of all that. Yet, what did the Lord do? The Lord set us up with the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Hey, man, that's a righteous setup. You know. Anyways, carrying on. Job 12 and 15. Behold, he withholding the waters, and they dry up. Also he sendeth them out, and they overturn the earth. And those waters goes back to the people, man. That's why you see these other nations, they overrun us. If the Lord is going to dry them up, man. And how is that going to happen? That's going to happen through the missiles, man. So that's why the missiles is a very important aspect of this truth. Okay? Because with that, it's going to come the eradication of you damn heathens and the implementation of the elect children of Israel, man. That's what it's all about. It's all about the elect coming into their stead, man. All right? So anyways, it says, let me read that again. All right? For you other nations, man. So you can hear that again, especially you, E. You damn devil. All right? It says, Job 12 and 15. Behold, he withholdeth the waters, and they dry up. So hold up, you damn heathens. How about you get hit with the missiles and you go into captivity, man? You getting held back. Even now, you want to flourish. You want things to continue. That's why you want this. Let me word this right. You want this. This 19. You want this 19 to be gone and done away with. So that you can go back to ruling over Jake. You know? You still want to get served by Jake. You can wait for them restaurants to open so you can have an Israelite woman serving you a hot plate of food at a restaurant. You know, Jake in the back cooking for you so you can talk shit. All right, even now we still serve our enemy, man. All right, I was at my job, and although my job has nothing to do with food, I still have to serve my enemy. All right? That's something, man. That's something that we have to get. That's something that we got to get rid of, man. We can't be serving you damn heathens for too much longer. And it's beautiful because the clouds right now, they're so low, man, and they're coming in so fast, man. And it's just like how the angels are gonna come, man. The angels are gonna come as fast as the missiles. Alright? The angels are gonna come just as fast as the missiles come, man. Alright, hey, we're gonna be changed in the blink of an eye. Okay? So while you sitting there, you talking shit, you know, it says in the scriptures, that you're going to blaspheme the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua as these curses fall upon the earth. Man, we didn't have these problems when we served Allah. We didn't have these problems when we served Shiva. We didn't have these problems when we served Buddha. Man, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, he just destroying us for no reason. No, you niggas deserve that. 2/3 of Israel, man. Hey, and if we are to be destroyed, right, the Barakati Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we can't contest to that. We deserve it. How are we going to contest to that, man? All right? Which, I'm going to go to Romans. So Romans, I want to say it is at 11. Hey, all right, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Romans 11 and I'm going to start off at verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So 2/3 of Israel is blind as a fact. Okay? And that's spiritual that they said that the 19 came from a bat, because a bat is blind. Okay? So it was derived from a blind animal, right? Which is really speaking about you, Jake. Jake, man, 2/3 of Israel is a fucking basket case. Point blank. You blind. You flying all over the damn place, bumping into walls, right? That's why it says in the scriptures that they grope as if in the noonday. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Feeling around, you trying to, they can't see nothing. Yet we're sitting here telling you, because we, Lord's will, we have the eyesight, we're telling you what's taking place. What's going on? Alright, so it says, Romans 11 and 8, according as it is written, Yahweh hath given them the spirit of slumber. So, the elect has the spirit of being quickened, to be made alive. Because when you sleep, sometimes when you're asleep, you look like you're dead. That's 2/3 of Israel. You are so asleep, you look dead. So really, you are dead. Eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. So until our Lord comes back and sets up the kingdom, and has the 2/3 of Israel be born through the lords of the elect, there's always going to be a 2/3. Okay? It says, verse 9, and David saith, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. So the 2/3 is 2/3 is fubu, for you, by you. The 2/3 was created for the 2/3, just like the 144,000, the 1/3 was created for the 144,000, the 1/3, man. We are made right for each other, the whole full elect. That's why brothers come together. Brothers have fellowship by bringing this word out. Certain sit downs, going on the highways and byways together. Being on the phone, studying, getting certain counsel, things like that. It says, verse 10, let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back always. Yeah, man, so just backsliding. Alright? Verse 11, I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? Yahweh forbid. but rather through their fall, salvation has come unto the Gentiles for to provoke them to jealousy. Woo! So by you falling, by 2/3 of Israel falling, that's a good thing. In order for the kingdom to be established, 2/3 of Israel has to perish. 2/3, not 1/4 of Israel, not 1/5 of Israel. 2/3 of Israel has to perish. All right. So it says, verse 12. Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and the diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fullness? Woo! Yeah, man. So this is just a little piece. We're just saying. See, this place being destroyed is just a little small part of the bigger picture, which is the kingdom. All right. Yeah, because with the fall of 2/3 of Israel, right? That is the end of the riches of the world, right? Because who serves these heathens with a smile on their face, without no indication of salvation? 2/3, man. 2/3 don't give a hoot and holler about this word, man. They serve the heathens faithfully, gladly. Yes, I will serve you, my Lord. That's how you 2/3 act, man. We can't stand being up under you damn devils, man. It is a special sort of hurt to be up under you damn devils working up under you, man. And to see your proud ass faces as we work up under you. Like, yeah, nigga, work. That's how we gonna be in the kingdom. We gonna be telling you to work, right? Put some back into it, okay? Give it some elbow grease, okay? Hey, in the kingdom, that's gonna be one of my reoccurring jokes. You know, chop your arm off at the elbow and then tell you to put some elbow grease into it, or send a pack of wild dogs to mangle your spinal cord and then tell you to put some back into it. That's gonna be a reoccurring joke of mine. That joke is never gonna get old, man. That's another thing. We're gonna be able to retell jokes over and over again, and it's gonna be like it's a new joke. Why? Because it's the elect. Everything that the elect does is gonna be new. Even stuff that's old is gonna be new. An old garment, we're gonna be able to take it, go like this, and it's gonna be brand new. All the colors changed. Diamonds, and see, in the kingdom, our garments are going to be gold laced with precious stones, and there's all sorts of precious stones that we haven't even seen with our own eyes, man. That we can't even name, that the Lord has specifically reserved for us in the kingdom, man. Along with sapphires, rubies, and things of that nature. You know, but there's also certain stones that we don't even know about. You know. Verse 13, for I speak to you Gentiles, and as much as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, which are the Israelites with a heathen Gentile state of mind and a state of being. It says, if by any means I may provoke to emulation them which are my flesh, and might save some of them. Yeah, man. So through the flesh, what does it say that the promise goes to the Israelites of the flesh? You have to be an Israelite through the flesh. All right? Which is the spirit, because with the spirit comes a certain body, man. All right? Right? Your body, it comes with a certain it comes with a certain brain on your shoulders, man. You can see the physical attributes of Israel and know, okay, that's Jacob. You know? Now, do we know 100% sure about every brother we come across? No. But once again, the scriptures say that our spirit beareth witness with the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to know that we are the children of Israel, roughly paraphrasing, you know? It says, I magnify mine office. By magnifying his office, he's going on and he's teaching these Gentiles, which are Israelites with a Gentile state of mind. So that's magnifying his office. Having more brothers learning up under him, man, because Paul taught a lot of brothers. Okay? It says, verse 15, for if the casting away of them be the reconciling of the world, what shall the receiving of them be but life from the dead? Yeah, man. So we are being drawn back into life. We're not being drawn out of life. Hey, man, we are having life put in us, man. You know, going from being, we're like a dead body, right? That at first was alive. Very well at one point, you know, during the times of King David, King Solomon. Then we died, right? And as soon as we died, we had a small amount of time in which we were dead, and now we're being risen back up again. We're getting that spiritual CPR, man. Okay, it says, right? It says, what shall the receiving of them be but life from the dead? Yeah. So when you receive CPR, right? That is a physical action. A lot of times when you receive CPR, certain ribs get broken, your sternum can get broken, chest bruises, you know. So it's going to come with pain. Being brought back to life is very painful. When Paul was brought back to life for being stoned to death, he didn't just come back whole. He had cuts and bruises and was mangled, you know, probably had a tooth missing. You know, eyes sealed shut, you know, for a month. You know, so that's what it is, man. And see, he went through things that we in the year 2021 just couldn't have gone through. But through the Spirit, there's going to be certain brothers that are going to go through worse things than Paul, man. And although we pray not, man, if anything, we would take that burden on for our elders, man. Okay, we would take that burden on for our elders. And any brother can agree with me on this. If they had us in a room, and they had you in a chair, and they had one of your elder apostles in a chair, and they said, okay, we're going to torture one of y'all to death. Who do you want it to be, you or your elder apostle? We're going to choose us, man. We're going to choose us. Now, the Spirit may jump on you to be like, man, I don't want to die. But, you know, ultimately, the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to have you to say, you know what? I deserve this, man. More than this man. More than this man. Now, they may have sinned more than us. You know? Whether in their past life or in this life, man. But they deserve a rest, man. That's another thing, man. Our elder apostles deserve a rest, man. I look at videos, you know, of all the elder apostles, man. And as the days go by, there's more gray in their beard, and less brown hair, less black hair. You know, that their hair is getting more thinner. You know, and that pisses you off, man, because they gave their life, man. They gave their whole life to teach this word, and they're still considered enemy number one, man. And that's why you niggas gotta go. That's why 2/3 of you gotta go, man. Same way how you did your house shot, man. He spent 33 precious years, man, here on the earth teaching. From the time he was 12. So he taught most of his life. Okay, you gotta understand that. From 12 years old to 33 years old, he taught, man. Until his last dying breath, he taught the children of Israel, man. Right? Now, he may have not been teaching on the cross, but by him being there and being a spectacle, being a byword, being a proverb, you know, he was teaching. He was teaching that this is what you must do in order to get the love of Yahweh. This is what you must do. You must die for this, man. Whether that be you teach until you're of old age and you pass away, or until you get put to death. You know? That's something that, you know, we are willing to do, man. And that's something that we decided when we first came into this truth. And we'll die for you, Lord. Right? I remember saying that. I'll lose my woman for you, Lord. I'll lose my family for you, Lord. And all these other things, man. And the Lord will test you. He might take away your woman. He might take away your family. He might take away your kids, your house, these different things, man. There's a possibility that he can take those things away. But he's going to give them back in the kingdom, man. And see, that's the important part. The important part is that the things that we lose are going to be given back to us, man, in the times to come. And that we are this close. We are this close to them times. All right, y'all. But see, our people, they can't see it. Our people can't see that the kingdom of heaven is on its way down, man. Okay? It's on its way down. All right? And simultaneously with it coming down, we're going to be raised up. Raised up, Lord's will blow up that number, man, when the chariots come. We're gonna be raised up into chariots, man. Alright? And made perfect instantly. So for you younger brothers, man, don't worry about Jake out here. You know, I said hey to Jake. You know, Jake and his wife riding the bike, you know, doing a little night bike thing. You know. Little mixed signal. You know, a little half smile, but that's Jake. Jake is fake as shit. But in the kingdom, man, it's going to be 100% real. Everything's going to be 100, man. Everything, man. We're not going to have to worry about no fake salute. No fake embrace. It's going to be all real. It's going to be all love in that day, man. All right? So, Salakia. Romans 11 and... verse 11, chapter 11 and verse 10. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back always. So once again, Jake can't, that's the spirit, Jake can't see. 2/3 of Israel can't see what's about to happen. Right? It says, verse 11, I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? Yahweh forbid. But rather through their fall, salvation is coming to the Gentiles, which provoke them to jealousy. Right? So we're going to go to, you know, because I already read that, we're going to go to verse 15. For if the casting away of them be the reconciling of the world, what shall the receiving of them be but life from the dead? For if the first fruit be holy, the lump is also holy. So the 144,000, right? Being the first fruits, right? What stems from them, what comes from them, right? Being the 1/3, right? And then eventually the 2/3 of Israel. Think about it, right? The 2/3 being birthed through the loins of the elect. Okay? Then hey man, that's us being separated. Right now we're being separated. We weren't shook up, but now the oil is rising to the top. And the water is settling on the bottom, man. Alright? And so it says, the lump is also holy, and if the root be holy, so are the branches. So the root, meaning our elders, man. Right? The house of David coming on the scene and eventually giving birth to us through our fathers, man. I don't know. It says, and if some of the branches be broken off, and thou, being a wild olive tree, were grafted in among them, and with them partakest of the root and fatness of the olive tree. Yeah, so the wild olive tree are the Israelites that didn't know that they were Israelites. Wild, untamed. Then they were taken and they were groomed. snip this here, snip this there. You know what I mean? And maintained and beautified, man. Okay, it says, boast not against the branches, but if thou boast, thou bearest not the root, but the root thee. Yeah, man. So, hey, you got these people with a boastful spirit. They don't understand that we are our forefathers coming back, man. That's why we have a certain spirit upon us. We are our forefathers coming back. All right, it says, thou wilt say then, the branches were broken off, that I might be grabbed in. Well, because of unbelief they were broken off, and thou standest by faith. Be not high-minded, but fear. So yeah, we don't need to be all high-minded. Oh, I'm this title, I'm that title. I'm the head of this camp, that camp. No, man, we need to fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And everything else will fall into order, man. All right, now if it just so happens to be that you are the head of your camp, you the head of your camp. And that comes with a certain responsibility, man. So that's not something that you should shy away from. But just understand that that's something that comes with a certain responsibility. Like the elder Menachem Zapbah, for a while, you know, for the longest, he was teaching by himself. And now he has a camp, you know. And the Lord built him up to a certain point to where, you know, he was already in a leadership position. Already in a leadership position. Yet the Lord has now put young brothers up under his wings, so to speak, man. You know, so he had to get built up in a certain way, man. Not saying that the elder, you know, isn't built up or wasn't built up, but you know, the Lord has you go through certain challenges in order for you to, you know, to be around brothers, man. You know, and that's another thing, man. For you brothers out there, man. If you got a brother, man, who's hurting, you know, try to console that brother, man. Right now, I'm in front of a big ass flag with the 50 states on it, man. If I was sitting here and if I was holding the flag, crying, you know, you'd have people parking. Oh, let me come hug you, brother. I remember 9/11 too. Yet, because we hold that banner of our ancestors, man. And our ancestors are the hopeful elect of Israel. We hold that banner, right? Okay, and the flag that we fly is the flag of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Okay? With the name, man, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. That's the flag, as we stand upon our watch, that's the flag that we are holding, and we're waving it back and forth. And that's a very important job. You know, in the times of war, before you go into battle, you had men who had the flag, and they ran into battle, man, hoping that the brothers behind them had their back, you know. And when they won the war, that same person that waved the flag waved it, saying that we have achieved victory, man. And that's what we pray to do. Now, certain brothers that wave this flag are to perish, man. Right? Yet, we need to continue to look after brothers, man. Brothers that are waving this flag. Okay, in sincerity and in faith. Okay? You don't need to be out here because you want to get a breath of fresh air, man. You need to be out here to serve Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. Okay? So it reads, verse 21, for if Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai spared not the natural branches, take heed lest he also spare not thee. Yeah, so the natural branches, he jacked them up too. You know, King Solomon got jacked up, King David got jacked up, all the kings. You know, you can't name one king that in one form or fashion didn't, you know, have the curses upon him, man. Even our great King David had the curses upon him. That's why he committed adultery. That's part of the curses. It's going off. right? By him committing adultery, that just goes to show that even the curses are on the most royal of the royal of Israel. Okay? Okay, and it reads, verse 22, behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So yeah, man, so there's goodness and there's severity. This can be good, or this can be very severe. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, and that's just what it was, man. You gotta be able to take the good and take the bad. It is what it is. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Besides accept that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has done these things, man. Alright? It says, right, in the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Fearing Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is understanding that he's the one doing these things, man. How you gonna fear something that you don't know? Alright? It says, let me read that again. Romans 11:22. Behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of Yahweh on them which fell severity, but toward thee goodness, if thou continue in his goodness. Right? And the hopeful, those that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Roughly paraphrasing. It says, if thou continue in his goodness, otherwise thou also shalt be cut off. So we have to continue. You can't just say, oh, yeah, I'm an Israelite, that's it. You know, come out for 1 year, 2 years, you know, like the elder apostle say, come out for 20 years, right? You have to continue to come out, man. And we know through the Spirit, all right, that even, you know, even when their legs fail, you know, if the Lord has us here that long, you know, Lord's will, he comes, man. But if he has it happen to where we're here 20 more years, you know, and our elders are being pushed, they're gonna be in a wheelchair getting pushed down the camp, man. They gonna have younger brothers, you know, elders, you know, pushing them down the camp. Take me to camp. Con. You know, they're gonna push them down the camp. All right, get this scripture. You know, my eye, you know, I can't really see, but give me my reading glasses. They're gonna read out of scripture. All right. All right, Apostle. I got this scripture I want to read. All right, Con, go ahead. That's how it's gonna be, man. If we get that far, which we'll get that far, man. We at the end of this thing, man. And we can see it. We can see it. All right, it says. Verse 23. And they also, if they abide not still in unbelief, shall be grafted in. Shalakia. Shall be grafted in. For Yahweh is able to graft them in again, speaking about Israel. Okay? For if thou wert cut off, Shalakia. For if thou wert cut out of the olive tree, which is wild by nature, and wert grafted contrary to nature into a good olive tree, how much more shall these, which be the natural branches, be grafted into their own olive tree? For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery. Right? And what did he say to his disciples? That it is up to you to know the mysteries, right, of the kingdom. Okay? Lest ye should be wise in your own conceits. So we don't want to be wise according to us. We don't know nothing. We ain't nobody. I am nobody without Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Hey, I'm nobody with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Right? We gonna be somebody's in the kingdom, man. We gonna be somebody's in the kingdom. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua, man. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua. Okay? Because, you know, it's different. Where I'm at right now, I'm looking off into the distance, man. I see, and look, it might be a star, man. But the way that it's It's shining, man. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh shine, man. You know, that's beautiful. And that very well could be a chariot. We have to consider these things, man. That the things that we're seeing on the daily, right, are chariots. You have to consider that. Like, you could be looking up in the sky, you think it's a star, you know, it's twinkling, you know, and sometimes the stars, they'll be dancing, man. I say it all the time, damn, that star is dancing. That's a chariot. It's a chariot, man. And it's showing itself forth, beaming its light, you know, showing us that, hey, I'm here. You know, I serve Yahweh Hashem Shai too. I'm here, you know. Because the angel is a fellow servant. So we see these things, man, and we're thankful, man. All the praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Hashem Shai for that. All right, it says, 25. Let me read it again. For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, lest ye should be wise in your own conceits. That blindness in part is happened to Israel, until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in. Yeah, man. So the Gentiles, which are the Israelites, with the Gentile state of mind being sealed, that's when upon the sealing of the elect, that's when all hell is going to break loose, man. Really, all we need is this chip to come on the scene in World War III. Jacob's trouble. That's it. Because with the chip comes World War III. With World War III comes Jacob's trouble. And with Jacob's trouble, right, comes the distress of the nations. With the distress of the nations comes the calling out of the hopeful elect of Israel to Yahweh Hashem Shai. In fullness, man, us being sealed, us coming together, man, right, calling out to Yahweh Hashem Shai. No matter where we're at, wherever we may be, man, in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, for you brothers, man, it's an honor to serve upon you brothers, man. When all hell breaks loose, I'm gonna be, man, hey, man, I'm gonna be thinking about you brothers, man. I'm gonna be thinking about you brothers, man. I really am. I'm gonna be thinking about y'all. You know, praying for brothers, man. You know, hey, man, praying for the women, praying for, you know, the children, the hopeful elect of Israel, man. You know, which really in that time we'll be praying for the elect of Israel. You know, we gonna be praying for our brothers, man. I hope this, you know, brother's all right. I hope this elder's all right. You know what I mean? You know, and through the Spirit, we gonna know, man. You know, and even if certain things happen to certain brothers, we know through the Spirit that we are going to continue to come together through the Spirit, man. And that the Lord is going to deal with us in a very, very righteous manner by bringing us together, man. Having us together in those moments, and then having us together in those chariots, man. Lord's will, you brothers are in them chariots, man. You know, Lord's will, I'm in that chariot, man. Seeing all the brothers, man, we're gonna be hugging each other. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh. Of course, you know, the damn devil has to ruin the moment. It is what it is, man. But it's only so much time for this devil to ruin only so much moments, man. Let me end it on that note. Spirit may have me go here a lot. Psalms chapter 149 and verse 1. Praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakakodash be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. All right? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and praise the east. I'm going to say, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well and taught me this truth. And honors to you brothers who are bringing out this word in sincerity and in faith. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Barakatham to you brothers, man. Barakah Akim to you brothers, man. Keep pushing. Okay? Keep pushing and know that not only the nobles, right, but the underlings are going to be in fetters of iron, man. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, Barakatham. Alright? And shalom to you brothers, man. Shalom to you brothers, man. Okay, to you hopeful elect out there, man. Alright? Shemai, Yasha'Allah, Alanai Yahweh, Yahweh Achad. Hear, O Israel, our power is one, man. He's gathering us together, man. He's gathering us together in these times, man. And before I end the video, I gotta put up a quick curse for E, man, and you other nations, man, and 2/3 of Israel, you know. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kodash, Shalak Rayam, Babakasha, 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 Amashapayim, Awarium, Kal, Abad, Babal, Wa Ashashua, Wa 2/3 of Israel, Wa the heathens, man. Alright? Hey. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Barakatham to you brothers, man. Keep pushing, man. We almost up out of here. Okay? Lord's will. I come back with another video. I have a bunch of ideas for different videos that I want to do, but the Spirit is going to have, you know, what happens, man. So shalom, brothers. Shalom, you hopeful elect of Israel.